There's a shocking silence by the government and the BJP. Why is the BJP silent? How come under the BJP government such rackets and scams are going on? With whose blessings? Destruction of every village, rape of the mountains, the hills, the eco-sensitive zones, to serious crimes like murders, rapes, to scams, to drugs, and now even excise scams. Forget truck terminus. Is Goa becoming a crime terminus or self-destruction? How did the consignment cross Goa border without proper police and excise officers checking these consignments? Was this company set up only to defraud the revenue and taxation authorities? When it has been registered as other non-alcoholic beverages companies, could it expand its scope into alcoholic business without a fresh registration and change of CIS? The news report of action by Gujarat Excise to have intercepted a huge consignment of Goa with alcohol, and then to detect that it has come from Goa, with Gujarat Excise officials coming to Goa and sealing the unit of Messrs. Gale Storm Distilleries Private Limited at Pisurle IDC, North Goa, along with the Goa Excise Department, is yet another eye-opener which proves the non-stop racket in the Excise Department in league with the Goa Police, and I call it a tutti-frutti excise scam. It is claimed that there was no proper documentation and hence the distillery was sealed. What I have come to know is that Gale Storm Distillery Private Limited has a license for manufacture and sale of liquor from Goa Excise Department. That Gale Storm Distilleries Private Limited is running this liquor manufacturing from a shed in Goa IDC plot in IDC Industrial Estate. That whilst having license to manufacture certain liquor, Messrs. Gale Storm Industries Private Limited was manufacturing liquor not authorized, which means manufacturing duplicate products. Surprising thing that I read in the press reports is that the excise inspector claims not to know anything of the Gujarat excise officials' raid and sealing of the premises. Is this excise inspector on leave or on a holiday? No link officer in charge? Now the main questions which come in my mind: how did Gale Storm Distilleries get alcohol into Goa? You need a permit to get alcohol into the state and then into your factory. Has someone in the excise department or the government helped or facilitated the import of the alcohol into Goa? How did it cross Goa border without due verification at the checkposts? What have been the excise inspectors there and excise officials and the police been doing at the borders? What about the excise inspector or the official posted at the distillery? Remember, at every distillery there is an excise inspector who has to be there, who is given a table, chair and everything, all facilities. What about this excise inspector, the official who is posted at the distillery? Is there no monitoring nor verification by the excise inspector or the official? How could such huge amount of alcohol enter the gate of the industrial unit, get into the manufacturing process, get bottled, packed and be permitted to leave the shed without any supervision? Was the excise official being given orders from someone on the top? Are the excise officials in the department in the payroll of the liquor manufacturer? Why no action against the excise inspector or the officials till date? The excise inspector, as I mentioned, claims to know nothing of this raid and sealing. Has this quantity of alcohol seized been accounted and excise duty charged with penalties? Why no FIR up to date? How did the consignment cross Goa border without proper police and excise officials checking these consignments? Any documents produced? Are they forged? After that arrest, just hardly a month ago, of the Goa excise inspector in Shimoga, Karnataka, has the government put in place any stricter border controls? Do you think that this is the only case of smuggling liquor outside Goa by this company? Is it not an embarrassment to the Goa police and the Goa excise department that the Gujarat excise had to come to Goa to catch these people? On Zoba website, I have noted one thing about this company. I made a search. it speaks that the name of the company is Galestorm Distillery Private Limited and having a CIN number CIN U15549 GA 2019 PTC 014069, which means it's a private company incorporated on 21st December 2019. It is classified as a non-government company and is registered at the Registrar of Companies Goa. Its authorized share capital is rupees 25 lakhs and its paid up capital is rupees 25 lakhs. Another thing which is also on Zoba is the distillery NIC code is 1554, which is part of its CIN. As per the NIC code, it means that this company is involved in manufacture of soft drink, production of mineral waters. Decoding this registration is very simple. The CIN, as I mentioned to you, is a long one of 21 digits. Now remember the abbreviations and the screenshots. The abbreviations are showing how the alphabets are going and then how these components are to be understood. Now if you look at this, U means unlisted company, and then we have the next 5 digits 15549 in the category of this industry. So this is indicating what is the category of this industry. GA means state of Goa, where it's registered, 2019 the year of incorporation. PTC means it's a private limited company, 014069 is registration number. Now understanding that 5-digit code, Galestorm Distillery CIN number has the 5-digit code, as I mentioned, 15549. So I checked up and found that this code 15549 relates to other non-alcoholic beverages. So please check here, it is shown other non-alcoholic beverages. So now I have further questions to ask. First to Goa IDC. How did this company incorporated in 2019 get a plot in Pisulia IDC? Was it by auction or without auction? If this plot of land is allotted to someone else, how was it subleased to Gale Distilleries Private Limited? Is IDC aware of it? When was the transfer done? If IDC is not aware, how is IDC functioning? To the government, was this company set up only to defraud the revenue and taxation authorities? When it has been registered as other non-alcoholic beverages company, could it expand its scope into alcoholic business without a fresh registration and change of CIN? How did the excise department overlook the registration of this company, that it is registered for manufacture of non-alcoholic beverages? At whose instance was it registered? Even the Government of India, which collects data on this basis of the registrations, will not have any data that this company is manufacturing alcohol or is into alcohol business. I have come to know that there were attempts to hush up the case. I have come to know that people high and mighty were trying to influence to ensure that nothing happens. I want to question who is the broker, who is this commission agent, what is the commission being collected. I demand that the call details of the directors of the company and the officials of the distillery as well as officials of the excise department need to be examined to identify with whom the negotiations are being made. There's a shocking silence by the government and the BJP. Why is the BJP silent? How come under the BJP government such rackets and scams are going on? With whose blessings? And that's my question again. Why is the government totally in silent mode on this episode? And these BJP karyakartas, they're hopping, going for morchas. Where are they now? Why are they silent? Few days back I saw something funny, that a BJP took a morcha to Congress House in Panjim. Why to the Congress House? Such shame. And for what? Will you take a morcha when such scams are taking place under your own government to stop these scams? Will those who participated in the BJP morcha think carefully and answer from your own bosses, get the answers from your own bosses on the information given by me and the questions I have asked? Will you now ask your bosses to take out another morcha on your excise department? Or have you got fruity or shares of mixers and cold drinks so that you are silent? Don't attack us when in opposition, when we expose the wrongdoings of your government. Don't bark like street dogs. Adolf Hitler used this tactic of using goons to go on the streets and threaten people. Do you believe in a good Goa where you can live happily, earn honorably and ensure that the government works for its people and not simply loot? I want you to stand up if you are truly supporting the cause of Goa. Are you truly a Goan or a goon? Such scams bring bad name to the government. This seizure by the Gujarat Excise Department seems to be the tip of the iceberg. Someone at the higher level has to be involved. I demand a response from the government on each issue raised by me. Some time back, Hyderabad police came to Goa to investigate a drugs matter and arrested some persons for drugs. A search on the internet shows the border states have reported huge haul of liquor being smuggled outside Goa, all under the BJP rule. Goa is getting bad name each day under the BJP government. From destruction of every village, rape of the mountains, the hills, the eco-sensitive zones, to serious crimes like murders, rapes, to scams, to drugs and now even excise scams. Forget truck terminus. Is Goa becoming a crime terminus for self-destruction? Tutti Frutti excise scam because the company is registered as a soft drink, beverages, non-alcoholic company. And therefore, when it is that Tutti Frutti is the word which I am just using so that you can link the soft drink with your excise. That's when there's alcohol coming out of this company registered with as a one product company but manufacturing another product.